We believe that the collective ideas of many will always be better than those of a few.
Today we're focusing on innovation, and we have with us one of the leaders in the field. Anil Rathi is the creator of the Innovation Challenge, an idea competition that's been used by Hilton Hotels, Harley-Davidson, Whirlpool, and General Electric, just to name a few. Anil Rathi, welcome to Dog and Pony.
Thanks for having me.
And we're going to start off, we're going to warm you up by playing a little thing we call Once Around the Track. That's where I ask you a series of questions, and you give me quick answers. We'll do as many as we can in 30 seconds. You ready?
Shoot.
All right, where are you from?
Originally from Chicago.
Who was your business role model?
Eli Harari.
Thomas Edison or Steve Jobs?
Steve Jobs.
What's the worst name you've ever been called?
Anil.
All right, you win Once Around the Track. So what is the competition? How does it work? Who's involved?
This year our sponsors are Hilton Hotels, American Express, Open from American Express, Harley-Davidson, Lexmark, Whirlpool Corporation, Shell Lubricants.
Why are they involved? Why do they care about what you're doing?
Most of the people that participate in these competitions, they really want a fresh perspective. And so I think that's the main reason why they participate, is that they want to be surprised at something that they hadn't thought of, that hasn't come from internally. And so they're looking for that. And then they also want to tap into that talent. So
you give these teams of young professionals a challenge, and then it's a competition of who comes up with the best solution? Is that how it works? Or?
Yeah, so last year we had 440 teams from 88 top MBA programs in 15 countries, and they all gather for about a 9-week period to develop a new idea. This year they develop a 2 to 3 page concept plan, and then they submit an audio pitch as well.
Right.
And then we have 300 judges from around the world, innovation experts, and that judge these ideas, and then we select the top 10.
Right.
And they fly on a pretty much all expenses paid trip to the University of Virginia, Darden School of Business.
Right.
And they get 2 more questions and have to produce two more innovations and present them to the panel, the judges.
So when you were a kid, did you sit around thinking, someday I'm going to be a leader in innovation?
Actually, when I was a kid, I used to just come up with new ideas and just had a book of inventions that I just collected over time. And as I got older, I just said, someone's got to listen to them other than my parents and my siblings. So I started calling up companies and trying to pitch my ideas. And what I found out was I got rejected a lot.
You're a kid calling executives at major corporations. How does that phone call go generally?
Well, I mean, I didn't know who to call, so I just call customer service hotline and navigate my way upwards. And sometimes I'd be so excited I'd tell them everything, and then I realized that didn't work. And so I just started being a little more vague and a little more interesting. So as I got older, I just got practice from being rejected so many times. And so when I was in business school, I just decided to do the same thing, get a bunch of guys together, brainstorm, and then pitch our ideas to these companies. And then that's where we came up with the idea of, let's do a competition around the world with business school students where they can pitch ideas to major corporations. And then that's what became the Innovation Challenge.
How do you define innovation?
We believe that the collective ideas of many will always be better than those of a few. And so, I think that's present anywhere, whether you go inside of a corporation or outside of a corporation. It's really gathering the right people together to extract the right perspectives.
What can small businesses or middle managers learn from what you've put together, or the process that Innovation Challenge teaches your participants?
Well, I think that, in small business and startups and in what we do, it's, in the end of the day, it's not the technology, it's about your team, and you have to have a good team. Everyone has to align, everyone has to have fun and get along.
Who's the most high-profile judge you've had involved in one of your competitions?
This year we have a really great judge, like someone who I admire, and I just read her book, which is called Mavericks at Work, Polly LaBarre. She's actually going to be our keynote speaker.
All right, now it's time for None of Your Business. And this is where I ask you slightly impolite questions, and you tell me the answer, or you tell me none of my business. Are you ready?
Sure.
Have you ever stolen an idea from someone?
No.
Do the best ideas come to you in the shower?
On the toilet. Definitely on the toilet.
Outstanding. Have you ever told anyone that their idea was not smart? Or stupid, which is a synonym
no,
for not
no.
smart.
That's rule number one in these giant ideation sessions. Is no idea is a stupid idea.
But you've wanted to, right?
No, actually, you never know.
And finally, were you teased about your name growing up?
Oh yes, absolutely. Yeah, my parents named me Anil, but it has a lot of different variations. So, as you can imagine. And
all right. Anything you'd like to plug before we finish up here?
A really great competition that we're launching this fall that our client is launching and we're powering is it's called Ruckus Nation, and the competition is about getting kids off the couch, getting kids moving. So they're looking for a new game, a toy, or a device that will get kids moving.
Right.
And it's ruckusnation.com. It launches on September 18th. I think it's a great way for people to get involved and contribute.
Anil Rathi, CEO of Idea Crossing, thanks for being here today. And as always, if you have questions, comments, or suggestions for future guests, you can email me at paul@dogandpony.tv. Thanks for stopping by. See you next time.